What is up, my ninjas and assassins? Mega One here, and welcome to a blind commentary of My Little Pony Physics Presentation by Beetle Dude 64. So yeah, someone told me, "Can you do this? A reaction to this?" And you know what? I honestly will do it. I like doing reactions for you guys, and I want to make you guys happy for as long as possible. So, My Little Pony Physics Presentation. Let us begin.
Alright, so I watch a show for little girls called My Little Pony Friendship is Magic. So I'm going to talk about some of the physical impossibilities in the show. I know everybody's probably thinking the same exact thing, and I just want to make sure we're all on the same page before
Okay.
we start doing this. So why? It's what's on your mind. So here's the reasons. The show is awesome. It's awesome. It's awesome. It's awesome. It's awesome. It's awesome. And
Yes, it's awesome.
no, it is not. The animation is fantastic. You can't just assume that'll get you nowhere in life.
Wow, that is funny.
So anyway, because this show doesn't give me the direct information, I had to assume a lot of things. So, okay, so in this scene, there's a Pegasi. Her name is Rainbow Dash. She's really cool. She
Yeah, she is cool, but she's
trying
a
to
little
save
bit
her
of an
friends
arrogant
from death.
jerk.
That's pretty cool, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I actually have to hook up the speakers real quick, so forgot to do that. Let's do this.
Wow.
Go, please. There we go. Alright, so she's accelerating really fast.
Yep, the Sonic Rainboom.
So what was wrong with that scene? I said that she was accelerating too quickly, not to mention the fact that there's like a giant big rainbow explosion.
Yep.
Now, before I go anywhere,
Wow.
this was called a Sonic Rainboom in the episode, so it implies it's a combination between a Sonic Boom and a rainbow. But a Sonic Boom and a Sonic Rainboom show very different properties. For example, I noticed there was a mock cone forming around a Rainbow Dash before she actually hit the boom, which usually happens after the Sonic Boom in real life, plus the fact that there's a rainbow tail, rainbow explosion, all that. So this is, and also I found this formula. Sine of theta of the Mach cone is equal to the velocity of sound over velocity of object, and I also use kinematics to disprove this. So this is what I'm talking about. See that cone around her? That's what I thought to be the Mach cone, because it gets smaller and smaller as she gets faster and faster, which is like the properties of a real Mach cone, except in real life it's not invisible.
Yeah.
But anyway, I measured it and it would be 12 degrees. So I plugged that into the calculation. I assumed that the velocity of sound is 340. I found out she was going 1,635.31 meters per second. And over a time of 15 seconds, she was accelerating at 109 meters per second squared, which is about 11.1 Gs. And so the conclusion is that 11.1 Gs could be deadly if it's applied for a minute or so. That's the limit for humans. I don't know what it is on ponies though. But
Wow,
I'm not
this
sure
dude
if it's
really did his
safe
math.
on ponies. However, I still think that 1.1 Gs for about 15 seconds could cause blackouts or some bodily organs to fail. But in that clip, that didn't happen. So I said that was physically impossible. So I rated that scene an XP for dangerous acceleration, flying ponies, and breaking the light spectrum. So how can we
Wow.
fix this? She could have accelerated at a lower rate, but that might have caused the death of her friend.
I wouldn't have mind.
Probably the best one is that the animators couldn't have animated the Mach cone, so I couldn't have done this. I know it's more of a joke one, but it's technically true. But in the end, there's nothing really that she could have done to keep herself and Rarity safe while still being physically correct. So yeah, that was that scene. So this one, in this scene, it's really short. Basically, one of the ponies jumps off a platform, and she hits, and another one flies up. You'll see. She flies really far. So that's what I said was wrong. She launched way too high. I proved this using conservation of momentum. So well, first of all, I'll assume that Applejack and Rainbow Dash. That's her.
Well, I wouldn't assume that they share the same mass, but
I said that they share the same mass, or at least their masses are very similar.
yeah, I would say that. It's very
And
similar.
so then I could say that the velocity that when she jumped off was almost directly transferred.
Because I would say that, you know, Pegasi are a lot less
So, in conclusion,
massier.
Rainbow Dash would have launched just
Than,
as high, or if
than an
not
Earth Pony.
lower than Applejack's initial position. However, it's possible that Rainbow Dash's side of the seesaw pushed her a little bit higher since it went like this, but not significantly higher. So I rated it RP because she created energy, but there may be several explanations. It's possible that Rainbow Dash was actually had a much lower mass, so
Yeah.
you know, she since she was much lighter, she could have flown up like way high.
Way too
Applejack
high.
might be composed of dark matter. The most actually. The seesaw couldn't contain invisible thrusters that thrusted her in the air. But a more realistic solution, Applejack could have just jumped off from a much higher distance. But that'd probably be unsafe. Anyway, the last scene
Let's
I
play
like
the
to call
ukulele.
butterfly defect. One of the ponies is falling. They fall all the time.
The butterfly defect.
She's falling, and then she gets saved by a group of butterflies that catch her.
Oh yeah, Fluttershy. Yep.
So what's wrong with that? Obviously,
cute.
she lands safely on a group of butterflies. So for proof, I said there was like a normal force that they had to be pushing up, or Newton's third law. So this one's a bit more there's more calculations to it and assumptions. So first, let's
Wow.
find the mass of a pony and a butterfly. So in the scene, Fluttershy is a young filly, which I estimated to be about 275 kilograms, using the mass of a full-grown horse and the mass of a newborn. I just averaged them. And then the mass of a butterfly on average is about 500 milligrams, or 0.0005 kilograms. And I
Wow.
also said the average length of butterfly is about 1 inch. So I use that length to use a, if you can see right there, there's a little square. I use that as like the measurement tool to find out what the area was underneath her of butterflies carrying her. So I used that scale to find that the area underneath her was 7 inches by 12 inches in height and width respectively. And then I assumed that her body is symmetrical, so since it was 3 inches tall, then the depth of the area is 3 inches. So that would be an area of 252 inches cubed. The area of butterflies under Fluttershy is 252 or 252 butterflies, but I don't think that butterflies are exactly 1 by 1 by 1 inch. I think in that area you could probably put like 2 butterflies because of their shape. So I just multiplied it by 2 to get 504 butterflies. And if each one is 0.0005 kilograms, then the area has a mass of about 0.252 kilograms. Also, the force of her falling would have been 275 kilograms times 9.8 meters per second, or 2,695 newtons. So in conclusion, in order to produce an upward force of 2,695 newtons, the butterflies would have had to have an upward acceleration of 10,694.4 meters per second squared, which is about 1,000
okay.
G's. That's kind of impossible. So I rated that an XP for pony levitation and disregard of So
Wow.
how could we fix this? The butterflies could have been made of dark matter and may have enough mass to push her up with just a small acceleration. She could have been more careful and not fallen off a cloud, because that's what happened before. She could have packed a parachute, but most animals tend to have trouble opening parachutes. That was a different test. It didn't work well when I tried it. Overall conclusion, My Little Pony Friendship is Magic is rated XP for sonic rainbooms, creating energy, pony catching butterflies, and breaking the visible light spectrum, not to mention the fact that ponies are able to talk, some can fly, and some can perform magic. Now, when I say that some can perform magic, you're probably thinking, oh, well, of course, ponies can levitate. Of course they can, go faster than, the speed of sound.
Wait, please tell me you're gonna show the fucking,
something.
like, the fucking fight
But,
scene. Please tell me you're gonna
But,
show me the fight scene.
Magic
Is this...
also physically impossible, so...
Oh, okay. That was great, yeah. I'm sorry if you can hear the background noise. These motherfuckers are doing shit. So yeah, I'm sorry for the background noise. I'm probably gonna try to cut this out as much as possible. But yeah, what do I say about that video? That was amazing. Like, this person actually did their math, and like, a lot of it was assumptions of like stuff, but for what he was trying to do, it made a lot of sense. Made a fucking dark matter. Okay, I'm sorry, it's just that I'm very sciencey guy. I like science, and to me that's funny. So yeah, this was a really good video. Just want to thank you for watching this and staying with me, and go check out Beetle Dude 64 in the description. I'll link to his video, and go check him out, for he did this video. So my ninjas and assassins, what was your favorite part of this episode? Mine was dark matter. That was funny. They could be made of dark matter. No. Fuck you, dark. Okay, so yeah, what was your favorite part? And I'll see you, my ninjas and assassins, for the next mission of videos.